Hello, and welcome back to our brief history of computer animation. In this episode, we are going to be looking at what was going on with CGI in Japan during the early 1980s, including some anime. As a reminder, I will do my best, but I am not a technical person. I am into these aesthetically, but will attempt to explain the technology behind the animation when relevant. As always, I will also be posting links to the material in the description if you do want to check it out more. We are going to be starting at Osaka University, 1982, with the supercomputer that made rendering a 3D image possible, the LynxOne computer graphics system. This was developed by engineering students, along with professors Omura Koichi, Shirakawa Asao, and Kawada Toru of Osaka University. The LynxOne was programmed to parallel process each pixel with the use of ray tracing. As far as I understand, this allowed the computer to calculate the luminance of each pixel and produce a realistic image. Here, you are seeing its rendering of a human skull. The LynxOne was also used to produce a CGI tour of the heavens for the Fujitsu Pavilion at the 1985 Tsukuba World's Fair, which unfortunately I could find no footage of. A couple years ago, we made a video on the fair though. I'll post a link to that here if you do want to see more. The roots of anime are pretty well documented on this channel. By the early 80s, we were approaching what I consider at least to be the golden age of anime. The first notable use of CGI in anime was Golgo 13 The Professional from 1983. This was directed by Osamu Dezaki, with effects produced by Koichi Omura and Satomi Mikuriya. This features one of my favorite anime openings ever. We got a CG gun and skeletons with Cindy Wood's Pray For You as the theme. Throughout the opening, the gun and skeletons are seen from different angles, doing different actions, shooting, exploding. The film itself is traditionally animated, but there is a scene with helicopters in a skyline, or I guess a city, that was produced using computer animation. The animation itself is not the smoothest, but for 1983, I think the textures look great. This was the first time CGI had been incorporated into an animated film, and while it can be kind of jarring, switching between the two styles, and some of it does look pretty corny today, this really was groundbreaking. 3 years earlier, in 1980, Mitsukaneko founded the Japan Computer Graphics Lab, or JCGL, along with Toho, publisher Kodansha, printing company Topan, and Telework, a television production company. Between 1983 and 85, the JCGL produced some incredible commercial work, similar to what we've seen from American companies like Pacific Data Images. The technology was so new and limited, so it was used mainly in small doses for channel idents, promos, show openings, some commercials. There's a few different styles here. We have tweening or morphing keyframe animation, similar to Peter Fold's Hunger. Portions of the anime The Yearling were produced by the JCGL using computers. It was traditionally animated with digital ink and coloring. In 1984, they also produced Lensman. This was an adaptation of a series of sci-fi novels by E.E. Smith. Very strong Tron vibes here. Like Golgo 13, this film is predominantly traditional animation with some scenes taking place in a trap-filled wireframe maze. I think it is incorporated more naturally in Lensman, probably because this has more of a sci-fi story and setting, where Golgo 13 was modern day, modern 80s Japan. Here in the West, 3D computer animation has largely replaced traditional animation. That is not so in Japan. Many 2D and traditionally animated anime are still released to this day, though most are produced in one way or another thanks to computers. Some have even been completely produced using CGI. I would love to revisit this topic in a future video, as there are some great and not so great examples, but that is about it for today. Again, I am no expert, I am an enthusiast, so feel free to comment or correct down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. If you want to help out the channel and get a bunch of exclusive content, please also consider supporting us on Patreon. We have a few series over there, Century of Schlock, looking at a century's worth of animated smut. Future Film, which is like our other series, Future Tunes, only looking at how the future has been depicted in movies, as well as a bunch of different media mixes. $5 a month gets you access to those and helps these videos and Sleepcore come out regularly. That's patreon.com/pixandportraits. As always, thank you all so much for interest in this channel, and thanks for watching. See you in the future.